What's up, comic book collectors, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I opened the biggest book of the year and possibly of my whole collection right now. So if you like this kind of content, please consider hitting subscribe, smashing that like button, leave me a comment, letting me know what you thought of the video and the channel. And as always, follow me on Instagram. I post all the books I share here on that page. You could follow me at Up.NorthComics. So the book that was purchased needs no introduction. It is quite possibly one of the hottest books right now. It's a big book. It's a big key for many reasons. And if you've been following along on my little journey here on YouTube and you've been watching some of my other videos, you would see that I've mentioned this book many times that I wanted to pick it up. So I finally ripped off the Band-Aid and I did it. And I picked this book up and I couldn't be any more happy to be able to show it off with you guys right now. I had posted this book on Instagram, so this will be kind of, just a live look for everybody that's following me on Instagram. But it's got to be shown off, and I'm just so excited and so thrilled to actually be able to hold this book and have it in my personal collection. So we're going to get right into the video when I actually open the book because I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait any longer. It happened over the weekend. Actually, it came in on a Saturday and I was heading out to go spend some time with family. I was gone all day and I got back super late. And by the time I got back, I was so exhausted to even open up this book that I just got in the mail before I left. So I waited till Sunday. I figured Sunday would be a good day to open it. I did it, pretty early in the morning, before my son got a little bit crazy and, wanted to go outside and everything like that. So I opened it up with him. So let's go check out that footage right now and, reveal the big book.
It's a comic.
Yeah. Show Dad.
It's comic did that.
Wow.
So,
So since you guys got to see the book, this is the box that it came in. So sorry that I had to open up prematurely and it's been all over my Instagram, but we're going to go ahead, open this box here, pretend like we're opening it together for the first time. And here it is in all of its glory. The Incredible Hulk 181. Now this is the first full appearance of this man right here, Mr. Wolverine. Graded in a 5.5 by CGC, so it's definitely not a lower grade copy. It's right in the middle, which is fine with me. I did plan on picking this book up at Terrificon in August, but I was talking to some people that I normally chat with on a regular basis, and they said, if you could get a good deal, why don't you just go for it now? You're going to an event where there is vendors and, their prices might be a little bit higher than you want to pay. And I just kind of hemmed and hawed about it. And, you know, I really wanted it to be that perfect moment where I get to pick up a big book like this, you know, just around my friends and other comic book members in the community and just, you know, kind of, yeah, you got it, you know. But they're so glad that I have this book, and I just couldn't wait any longer. And honestly, I didn't really have to chew up all of my savings, so I'm still able to, you know, contribute a little bit more to the trip and have a little bit more time to save. So I am just so thrilled to own this book. So a little bit of backstory on how I acquired this book. This was actually purchased off of Instagram, off of Grails Comics. I will link their information right here if you want to check them out. You know, they sell and consign books all the time. But this book was actually found on Facebook originally. And here's the story with that. I had seen this book posted for sale at a certain price, and I messaged the seller and I said, hey, would you take this price? And he was like, yep, sure, it's yours, no problem. So the amount got accepted, everything like that. I had asked him for some references, and I was looking through his page, and I noticed that he had some other bigger books for sale, but I didn't see a lot of comments. I didn't see a lot of likes, so I started getting a little bit suspicious. You know, whenever you see this book on Facebook or just in general, you automatically assume that it's going to be a scam. So I was very hesitant, and I just asked for, you know, some references, if he had an Instagram, you know, anybody that I could check out. And he had sent me a couple references, and then he said, you know what, never mind. I'm going to list it with Grails and just have them as a co-signer. So if you want this book, you can reach out to them. And if it doesn't sell within a week, I will sell it to you at the price that we agreed on. So I was a little bit bummed out. I went over to Instagram, and sure enough, within the hour, this book was on Grails Comics page on Instagram. So I watched it for a few days, and I was like, you know, if it's not going to sell, this might be my move here to get this book. So it didn't sell, so I gave it about 5 days or so, and I just had Hulk 181 on my mind. So I messaged them and I said, hey, would you be able to do this price? I told them the situation. They responded back and they said, yes, your offer got accepted. So I actually had to pay a little bit more than that initial Facebook price, but just to have it, you know, and know that Grails is backing me up, kind of made it worth it. But it's home now, and yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit background into how I actually acquired this book. It does have some scratches on the case up here, and then the other thing that really bothers me about this copy in particular, and I actually don't have any slabs that do this, but I was talking to somebody, and he said, yeah, my Hulk 181 does the same thing. But if you tip it over and you do kind of one of these things, I don't want to do it too much, the inner well actually slides around in the case. So in the near future, if I decide to do it, I could submit this back to CGC for a reholder. I'm going to hold off for now. I'm totally okay with the way that the scratches look and things like that. You know, it's fine to me. It doesn't really bother me too much. And now that I have it in the protective bag, I don't display this anywhere in my house, actually. I just keep it in my closet for safekeeping. I have a 2-year-old son, and I never know what he's going to get into. So I just don't want to risk anything happening to this book before I decide to send it off to get reholdered or not. I'm not worried about it being inside of the case, anything happening to it, but yeah, I did it, guys. Goal is complete for this year. I picked up the biggest PC book that you could possibly own. If you are a huge Wolverine fan like myself, this is the book that you want. A lot of people will argue that 180 was the first appearance, but I just love this copy right here. Not to say that I don't like 180, because I do actually want to get one for my collection now that I have this one. But yeah, just a big book, you know, not rare at all. You know, we see it all the time, every day. And it's just a matter of, you know, being diligent, taking your time, picking out the copy that works for you, you know, saving. You know, maybe stop buying smaller books so often. I should take my own advice there. You know, sell some other things that you have around the house. Just really, if you want to make it a goal, I say go for it. So here is one last look of 181. I don't want to make this video, you know, horribly long because it's just one book that we're showing off, but this one definitely needs all the love, and I can't believe I own it, guys. I can't believe it. Where do I go from here? You know, there's so many other books that I want to pick up this year, and I probably will pick them up at Terrificon, you know, and but this one's a big one. This one's a special one, and I'm sorry that I don't have, you know, the Knight in Shining Armor story for this book. You know, I don't have some fairy tale ending, but I do own it, and I do have it in my collection. So one last look. There's a big color breaking crease that goes all the way down the book right here. I was actually just showing this to my buddy Dan tonight. He wanted to check out the grader's notes. You know, there's some spine ticks and spine wear. I didn't even show the back. The back looks really good. It looks really white. You know, everybody cares about the front cover. They don't really want to look at the back, but the back also, you know, it appeals to me as well. So nice white back. And then, of course, the page quality here is off-white pages, which isn't bad. You know, they're not cream or anything crazy like that. That's more like Silver Age, but you never know. So off-white pages, that's okay. I could live with that. Staples look good. No rust on the staples. Obviously, it would have probably got a lower grade if it had any rust on the staples, but the staples look fine. Placement is fine. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to share about this book to you guys. Just another little minor dog ear right there. But yeah, it looks great. Colors are very vivid. They're very bright and vibrant. And that's what I was really looking for the most with this book was, you know, just a copy that had really vibrant colors. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and indulging in this moment with me. It's incredible. You know, I get to end the year on a high note, even if I don't pick up any other big books this year, just to have this one. You know, we're closing in at the end of the year. It's summertime. We only got technically a few more months to go, so never know what can happen. Never know what we're going to find at Terrificon either. So I'll be reporting back here if I find anything else. So take care, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And as always, we will see you on the next video.